Your current carrier. No bills. No bills. That one-time charge, you own the phone, no bill. Shop for that early. Now let's talk about your yard, your garden, your landscaping. This is a light element. This is, watch this. It looks like what you're about to see right now. By the way, it's solar, which put anywhere, no wiring, no batteries. This almost looks like a cartoon. Like this can't be humanly real. Look at the mesmerizing. Look at the color element. Look at how it stands so tall. Normally from GB Home and Garden, this is gonna be 6.5 feet that you're getting. Now you can make it shorter, but the tallest length is gonna be 6.5 feet. It's solar, put it anywhere. It's illuminated. It is spun around by the wind. It is a beautiful sculpture. This is $109.95. It's $110. $110. What if I got it down to $90 for you today? $80. Let me keep going. $70, $50. Let's go $50 for $110 beautiful sculpture that you will be everybody's like bee's knees of the neighborhood. No, 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 no. I'm gonna let somebody do the reveal. Chad Allen. Not $110, not $80, not $70, not $50. What could you do? What could you do for me?
Well, let me just say this: if you melted the iron down, you probably get more money than you're going to pay for this item.
Not $110, my friends. Let's reveal it.
It's insane.
There's no way for $34.
Oh, it's even less than I thought.
30 on a flex pay? That's like $8 and some change.
I thought we were doing 40.
$34.95 for it's an illuminated sculpture.
That's right.
That you're getting. Look at this.
Yep. 72 little cups.
Look at this.
Well, we're inside. This is what it will look like inside your house, but this goes outside. It's solar powered. There's and I'm gonna cover the solar panel here. There's little twinkle lights that line the whole circle. They might be hard to see in the studio. And then you have 72 of these little half dome, half cups here that catch the wind and create the gyroscope wind sculpture effect. It's an illusion. And so these all pivot on their little mechanisms. You don't have to put those on, these little cups, by the way. They're all assembled. You do just assemble the pole, which is by screwing it together. And you'll see here, as I cover that solar panel, we bring the lights down a little bit. It's gonna glow at night. What wind sculptures do is add a touch of elegance to your garden, but they also tell you how the wind is blowing. And so when you see these cups like this, you know it's time to wear a hat, you know, or it's time to grab a jacket, things like that. The video obviously shows it best because it's outside. You can take out one of the poles. It has extension poles built in, so you can take out a whole section. You could take it like 1.5 feet actually and bring it a little shorter if you're gonna have on your balcony or anything like that. Here's what I know though. It is made out of iron. It's meant to be outside. It doesn't rust, it doesn't corrode. It is a solid, substantial yard decoration piece. And it is the only item I've ever presented, I'm going on like 14 years, that's ever been this tall. Okay, we've never had something this tall and this vertical for your garden. And so if you're looking to create that height, you know, above the hedges, above the bushes, above your flowers, this is for you. But let me show you this. Between here and here is one pole. And so this section right here, from here to right here, could be taken out and you could create it that much shorter. So I just unscrew this portion. So
it's customizable.
Very substantial piece in terms of like when you get it home and open the box or go, I'm almost 6 foot, guys, okay? This is taller than I am, and all these come to life for you.
I'm telling you, when we watch the video, when we're actually seeing the wind spin it, it looks like a cartoon. It looks like it was an animated piece because it just has movement. And by the way, when you touch it, like you said, substantial. This isn't chintzy. I mean, this you're gonna be able to tell, got it. Now I understand why this was $110. This is why. This isn't one of those that you're like, oh, just goes on there. When we say a sculpture, when we say art, illumination, color, movement, height to it, $75 off on this. I have fewer than 1,000. These are going pretty quickly. $75 off.
That's crazy.
Just when I was like breaking it down, $110, we're going lower, lower, lower. Me and Chad were texting when he thought it was gonna be about 40-something dollars. He goes, this is almost like giving it away. I mean, really, if I tell you there's a yard in my neighborhood that has things like this in there, we always stop on our dog walk. Riker always talks about it. We always compliment her yard. Look, that feels good when your yard is different. Your yard has something that's eye-catching.
There's some color.
There's color to it, and then you have to do nothing. There's no wiring, no batteries, no nothing.
Nope, solar powered, batteries installed. You're gonna flip the switch on the back of the solar panel. and then it will catch that light and charge it back up, and then the lights will come on automatically. Yep. They'll go off automatically. You're not doing anything. This can go at the end of the driveway, by the shed, by the garage, you name it. It's made out of iron, folks, okay? It's metal, meant to be outside. This is not some cheap plastic that's after the first year is gonna look a different color. No, nothing like that. Powder coated steel. The colors will never fade. They'll never wear out. You're never gonna have to, look at it next year to make sure it's still good enough to be outside. This is the item you'll have for years and years and years. Tina has been saying it a couple of times already. The price doesn't reflect the quality that you're getting. It's just the end of the season. And so we have to clear the shelf space. Georgia Brown Home and Garden, not going anywhere, okay? We have a lot of items coming in for fall and spring next year. This is just a great deal, and well, one of my favorite shows is HSN Today with Tina and Friends.
Whenever Chad does something and I was like, of course, he will bring anything that's amazing here.
That's right.
We have a soft spot in Chad's heart because he plays the games and he, plays along with us.
And you have your Facebook chat.
Yeah, and we love chat, of course. Everybody loves some chat. I haven't even looked at the tablet. I'm sure they're like, we love chat. But I hope when you get this home, first off, very easy to assemble, as Chad was explaining.
Screw it together.
But when you get it home and you touch it, you're gonna be able, when I say substantial, again, don't think, oh, it's $34. When you get it home, you're gonna go, I understand why we call this a wind sculpture. I understand where the $110 came from. And the fact that you get to adjust the height up all the way to 6.5 feet. Again, I love what you were saying, like tall bushes or anything, and you kind of want to put it in there, but you want it to be over those. If you have maybe fences or anything like that, and you kind of want a little bit of something that's got some height to it. And it's so, plants are expensive, by the way. Like if you want to go bigger or higher.
Maybe you have a dog.
Yeah.
The loves to tear things up and eat things and chew on things. This is taller than a dog would be, right?
Get it up. But I'm telling you, the fact that you're getting all these different colors, it's solar, can be placed anywhere. There's no wiring from it. And again, me and Chad have to keep, doing this so you get that effect because there's no wind inside. But once you set this outside, you're gonna walk outside and just be like, it's so calming.
You know what? You should buy a few and sell them to your friends. Buy a few, sell them to your girlfriends down the street.
I'm telling you, once somebody comes back and they realize, oh my gosh, they gifted me something that was $110, you in reverse, they're like, I gotta gift them something pretty nice.
There are just some moments when you're watching HSN where you just feel like you're in the right place at the right time. This is one of them. You know GB Home and Garden, Georgia Brown. She is known for her quality. The type of iron and steel everything she makes is like another different level of quality, okay? This is one of those items. I can't stress that enough. So when you get it home and you just screw the pole together, that's it. The top's already assembled, the lights are already on it. You just screw the pole together, 10 seconds, and then you flip the switch, you put it in the yard. Big metal stake in the ground, okay? Big metal stake, not going anywhere. The wind is meant to blow against it, and it will spin those 72 half cups and make it come to life and create that illusion for your garden. But at the end of the day, it does tell you something. It tells you how much wind is blowing. When you see it spinning like crazy, you may know to grab a jacket, to grab a hat. When it's not spinning at all, you may go, oh, it's probably hot and muggy outside. You can get that indication of how the wind is blowing before you ever go outside. But also, it is beautiful, it is decorative, it is vertical. It is 6.5 feet. That's 6.5 feet off the ground. I'm nearly 6 foot tall. It's way above my head, okay? And if it is too tall for your space, you can take out a big chunk of the pole here and lower it down as well. You would just have an extra piece of pole that you could put into storage.
We're down to our final 700 now.
Thank you so much. Wow.
We're down to our final 700. I was trying to get an update in my ear because the number's going pretty fast. We started at over 1,000 available at the beginning of this presentation. We revealed the price, and all of a sudden we had several hundred people jump on the phone because, again, it's so easy. No wiring, no batteries, no app, no connecting to anything. You set it out and just enjoy. Not $110 today. It's $34.95. It's $8 and some change on a flex pay to get it home. $8.74 for something that's $110.
What was your coffee this morning? Cost more than that?
No, I'm doing